I know what you guys are thinking. You're asking yourself, does this guy have the coolest Pokemon card collection or what? And it's true, my Pokemon card is pretty good. But now I am the proud owner of the oldest Mickey Mouse card set ever printed. So I think this is sort of a hidden gem that people don't understand. Social media changes a lot of things. And so for example, I think it was about 5 years ago, the base set first edition Charizard 10, he was like 65,000, I think. Now he's like $250,000, right? Well, I think this has the potential to do something like that. That's why I acquired it. What we're looking at here is the oldest Mickey Mouse set ever printed. It wasn't printed in English, it was printed in Spanish. I'm also surprised to learn it's not the size of a regular card, and it's for like a chocolate company. I think it's called Juncosa Chocolate. Here it is. Wow, you're looking at the oldest Mickey Mouse card in history. Look at that. So I think it's a Mickey Mouse episode where he's like in a haunted house or something. Here's the back of the card. Some of you guys can read this. I cannot. I am a lame English speaker. Fabrica y oficinas. Barcelona, huh? So here's Mickey Mouse, and he's in some kind of haunted house, and there's skeletons. All right, so notice that's a 6, by the way. That's a pretty freaking high grade. I don't know if you guys were thinking about that. We got all those bubblegum Mickey cards. You know how many of those came back PSA 1? That was PSA 6. What the Here are 2 skeletons dancing. Okay. Now, the date for that is 1929, dude. That's 95 years old. This hits 100 years old in 5 years. Okay, so I'm just going to show all these off, and I want your opinion on them. Oh man, I gotta sneeze. I'm gonna be sneezing in the middle of this video. There you go, Skeleton Man. It's got the maracas, I think. I don't know what those are. Maybe kind of a Day of the Dead kind of thing. Look at this. Okay, another Skeleton Man. Very odd. I don't think these are super valuable, number 6. The Skeleton Mans, they complete the set, but if you sold them by themselves, I don't think they would do very well. They have no Disney characters in them. But here it is, Mickey Mouse once again. Maybe you guys in the comment section can give us some more details about these cards, because for me, these are pretty new. But look, that is a high grade. Once again, a grade of 5. Damn, dude. For a 95-year-old card. I mean, if you're talking even like baseball cards from that time period, you know, because there were old sport cards, they didn't come in 5s. So I believe I have just acquired, I'm calling it a Mickey Mouse Disney Holy Grail card set. And I was only able to acquire these because nobody else was bothering, I suppose. They just didn't think of it. Wow. Pretty neat. Here we are. So that's a 4. Here's the outhouse, probably. They had outhouses back in the day. Yeah, bathrooms were a recent invention, by the way. That's a 5. Here's Mario with the skeleton. Did I say Mario with the skeleton? Mickey Mouse with the skeleton. Too many video game cards, man. All right, Mickey Mouse with the skeleton. Here's Mickey, and is that an umbrella he's holding? He's holding an umbrella, and there's some lightning behind him. Okay, these are all looking nice. I'm wondering which one would be the most popular of them all. So that was a 2. This one's another whopping 6, dude. Wow, man, 1929, and it's got a PSA 6 on it. Shockingly good grade on this. I need sleeves for these too, by the way. These are like box topper sized slabs, so I don't know how to store these well. We are. Mickey's freaked out by the shadow of death. I think I would be too. So that's a PSA 5. Now, if you look into the population of these cards, I think PSA is graded only like 100 of them. So there's not even a lot of them out there. Here we go. This is definitely one of the better cards. So only Mickey Mouse in this scene, and he looks very spooked, but I like his cool shadow. It's very dramatic. This whole scene's very dramatic. That's a high grade of 6. Awesome. 6 from 1929. Okay, he's in the haunted house. He's very spooked. All the pictures are hanging at odd angles. All right. And over here, here's Mickey, I think, trying to get into the house. Very nice. I'm going to guess this is a full episode you can watch somewhere. And last but not least, we have Mickey, and he's near a piano or an organ, and there's the creepy killer there again. That's a PSA 5. So there you go. You've seen it. The oldest Mickey Mouse card set in history. There is no older set as of right now, I mean, maybe something gets dug up. I guess there's a potential for that. If nothing older than this is dug up, this is it. Look at that. So cool, man. Very neat. And I wonder how you would acquire these. Yeah, this might be the key card right here. This might be the chase. You know, because anytime you have a card set, there's always one that's more popular than the rest. I like how in this one, Mickey Mouse is sort of like the center of attention. And you just get his whole body and a cute little shadow and all that. In some of the other cards, you know, you've got like the ghoulies. I think most of them you have a ghoulie. Like that's a ghoulie there. So yeah, that's probably the best one from this set. What would I sell this for? This is going to be a long-term 20-year hold for me, like all of my card collection. Some of my best pieces are long-term holds. But what would I sell this for? I don't know. You know, I think the price I got it for was kind of strangely cheap. I think that's because there's not an understanding of the Mickey Mouse market. And that's how Pokemon cards were. There was a time period where I was buying vintage PSA 10s for like $75. Those same cards sell for like $1,000 now. And so I feel like this is very possible with the Mickey Mouse cards, especially with like Lorcana kind of bringing more kids in. Well, you know, if Lorcana doesn't go away 20 years from now, first of all those Lorcana, you know, base set and all that's going to be super valuable 20 years from now. But, you know, the kids are going to have an interest in collecting probably all Disney types of cards. And so this could be heavily, heavily undervalued right now. Que pasa? That's the name of this one, Que pasa. Look at this. Oh, man, he looks so different. He reminds me of, like, Chuck E. Cheese style. You know what I mean? With those big poofy pants. This one's pretty good, too, actually. You know, I like the Mickey Mouse on the piano card. He looks terrified, but he's playing the piano anyways. Maybe he's playing Phantom of the Opera. Do, 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 do. And again, okay, so there's a couple skeleton-only cards. We don't care as much about those. Oops. Definitely, this strikes me as scenes from a drawing, from an animation that I've never watched. Have you guys watched this? I bet it's on the internet somewhere. Wow, incredible. And this is such a high grade, a 6 on that. So there you go. Now you know I have a extremely rare, I'm going to call it Holy Grail, Mickey Mouse collection. Nobody's got this. Maybe one or two other people got this. I don't know. But, you know, you see a few of them for sale scattered on the internet. This is a very complete collection here. They've all got the same certification, so they really should not be broken up. I don't know if you're paying attention to that. By the way, these were also recently graded. The 7 is a recent grade. So this was not graded 20 years ago or anything. This was graded within the last year. And it's a complete set of the Juncosa Chocolate Mickey Mouse cards. And there's kind of some debate online on which of the Mickey Mouse card sets are the oldest. This one's dated to 1929 and is believed to be the oldest. You guys know I sell the Mickey Mouse bubblegum cards now. I am kind of taking a position on the Mickey Mouse cards. Listen, I know there's some controversy with Disney these days. Let's see, here we are. But Disney is a big deal, man. It's a multi-generational product, and it has stood up the test of time. You should see the lines to get into like the, you know, the Disney World and whatever they're all called. But you see these massive lines, and I looked it up. Those, you know, Disney World generates billions of dollars of revenue. People wanting to go on the rides and all that. So it's a powerful, powerful brand. It's kind of like, you know, the Pokemon of the West. If you want to say your Pokemon's from the East, it's from Japan. Well, Mickey Mouse is our Pokemon. I think they usually say it the other way around, actually. They say Pokemon's like the Walt Disney of Japan. Anyways, yeah, Pikachu. Something about mice. I wonder if humans like mice a lot. Hard to say. What did you guys think about it? Leave your comments. Will you guys be more interested over time in Mickey Mouse cards yourselves? I am. I'm very interested. I might buy up more of those Juncosa chocolate cards just to get control of whatever's left of what's on the market. Because, you know, again, I think there's some on the market that are really underpriced. And we have more breaks like this. So this is like a Mickey Mouse break here. Your odds are 1 in 5. The price then is $100, correct? So I'm selling this at the market price. The cheapest buy it now on these are $100 for one. Of course, I think it's a little more tricky than that. I think it depends on which card you got. Some of these cards are better than others. Like this features both Mickey and Minnie. It looks nice. This one I like a lot. Look at this. So this bubblegum card. I love that this is like a Mickey Pluto selfie. And that's probably modern technology for 1935. Can you believe that? That is a modern device in their time period. For us, it looks ridiculous. It looks like a crazy antique, right? But this would be no different than if we, printed up a card today and people were, taking a snap with their iPhone or something like that in the year 2024. And then 100 years later, people are looking back, they're like, they had iPhones back there. But then nowadays we have 100 years in the future, they got like implants in their brain, and you just take a picture by closing your eyes or some weird stupid thing like that, right? So this, by the way, from the bubblegum collection tends to be the expensive one. This is Ronald McDonald himself, Mr. Walt Disney, drawing Mickey Mouse. So they believe this could be a self-portrait of Mr. Walt Disney, and there's not a lot of drawings of Walt Disney since, he draws a lot of characters, but he doesn't draw himself. So it's a very odd card. And when you look into the bubblegum cards, he tends to be the most expensive card here. But I have a low grade of 1.5. That's why I'm saying, look how nice this is. This got a 2. Wow. So this is really in a pretty good condition, and it's still got a 2. These cards are over here getting like a 6, dude. Damn. So I think if this turns out to be the oldest Mickey Mouse set, the first Mickey Mouse card collection, these cards here in this collection are going to be some of the best graded ones, and we've got them. How cool is that? I'll be putting this in the vault for long-term storage, and I'll show it off periodically until I'm an old man. All right, I'll see you guys in tonight's stream.